Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be focusing on a very powerful yoga meditation for boosting your metabolism and wonderful for aiding in weight loss. It helps improve strength, flexibility, cardiovascular health, and boosts energy levels. It helps reduce stress, and as we know, stress in itself is a main factor in weight gain. But first, if you aren't already subscribed, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, share this video with a loved one, give it a thumbs up if you find it informative. For those of you who are looking to lose weight, it is an especially good sequence to have in your back pocket as it increases your heart rate and burns calories efficiently. Surya Namaskar is not only a physical exercise, but a complete mind and body workout. Before we begin, make sure you are on a comfortable surface. That can be a clean floor or a yoga mat or a carpet, whatever is most comfortable for you and suits your fitness level. Always remember that it is important to listen to your body and make adjustments as needed. So let's get into the sequence. You can get up and follow along. Standing facing forward, we'll put ourselves in what's known as the prayer pose, standing upright, arms in prayer pose. We'll extend those arms all the way back, stretching our spine as far back as we can go, into what's known as the raised arm pose. And then keeping our knees straight, bend all the way forward, as far forward as we can go. You always start on the right hand side, so we'll be taking that right foot back, feeling the stretch in your leg, and then following up with that left foot into what's known as the stick pose. You'll then put your knees down, chest down, and chin down into the salute with 8 points. The 8 points being your feet, your knees, your chest, your chin, and your palms. Straightening our elbows and sliding up into the Cobra pose. Remember to keep your shoulders relaxed. We'll then pick our lower body off the floor into an inverted V pose, known as the mountain pose in Surya Namaskar. We'll take that right foot forward, since that's what we started off with, into the equestrian pose, and bring that left foot forward, keeping those knees straight again and sending our arms up and extending as far back as we can, finally finishing up in the prayer pose again. This is known as half a round, and so we'll continue doing this whole cycle of 12 positions again to complete a full round. So raising those arms up, bringing those arms down into that hand to foot pose. This time around we'll be taking the left foot forward back first, feeling the stretch in our thighs and our leg, and then take that right foot back as well into what is known as a stick pose, although it does look like a variation of a plank. Bring your knees down, your chest down, and your chin down into that salute with 8 points, extending the elbows and lifting the upper body up into the Cobra pose and feeling the stretch in your spine. Then extending the knees and lifting the lower body into an inverted V pose and feeling the stretch all the way in your spine and in your legs as well. We started off with that left foot, so we'll bring the left foot forward into the equestrian pose. We'll bring our right foot forward back to hand to foot pose, and we'll take our arms all the way back and close off in prayer pose. Congratulations guys, if you got up and did this with me, you've officially done a round of sun salutation. Now that we've gone through the sequence and you've seen each step and we've gone through the techniques that you should follow, I hope you feel more confident in this wonderful yoga sequence that has literally transformed my weight loss journey. The key here is consistency, so try to incorporate it into your daily routine. With regular practice, you'll not only see improvements in your flexibility and your strength, but also in your overall weight loss journey. It was one of the first yoga sequence I learned. Feel like sharing it with you guys. So let's do another round of Surya Namaskar, shall we? Making sure that our feet are well placed on the ground. We'll place our palms together, making sure our elbows are extended out in parallel. Lifting those arms up, extending those arms up. We'll bend as far back as we can, inhaling as we do so. And then on an exhale, we'll extend our arms forward and bend as far down as we can into the hand to foot pose. Remember, we always start on the right hand side, so we'll be taking that right foot backwards into the equestrian pose. You can always put your knee on the ground if extending the leg fully is too tasking. You will have to pick it back up though to move that left foot backwards into the stick pose. Slowly bring your knees down, your chest down, and your chin down into the salute with 8 points. And then slide and extend those elbows and stretch your back into that Cobra pose. We'll now lift our lower body off the floor into that inverted V pose, also known as the mountain pose in Surya Namaskar. If you know the other name for this pose, comment it down below. We'll take that right foot forward into the equestrian pose. Feel free to rest your knee at this point as well, if need be. We'll then bring that left foot forward, extend our knees upward into that hand to foot pose. Inhaling as we raise our arms all the way up, extending the spine and feeling the stretch into that raised arms pose. And finishing off in prayer pose. You already know this is only half a round, so we'll be doing the other half of the round to make a full 1 round of the sun salutation. Starting with feet placed together, we'll enter the prayer pose with our elbows extended upwards into the raised arm pose, stretching our spines as much as we can. Exhaling as we bend forward into the hand to foot pose, keeping those knees straight and feeling the stretch in our back as well as our legs. Send that left foot forward into the equestrian pose. Hold that breath as you send the right foot back into the stick pose. And then slowly lower your knees, your chest, and your chin into that salutes with 8 points. Inhale as you move into the Cobra pose, keeping those shoulders relaxed. And then lifting your lower body up into the mountain pose. Now remember, if you know the other name for this pose, make sure to leave it in the comments down below. Send that left foot forward into the equestrian pose, feeling that stretch in your legs. Send that right foot forward into the hand to foot pose. Inhale as you lift your arms up. Exhale into prayer pose, and congratulations guys. Those of you who started off with me from the beginning have now officially done 2 rounds of the sun salutation. Worked up a sweat after just 2 rounds. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this video informative. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Namaste.